Hey Wanderers, welcome back to our channel. Today is Veda day 26. So I just want to start this video off by saying that if you know me and you know my brother, then go wish my brother Derek a big happy 24th birthday because today is his birthday, obviously. So yeah, go wish him a happy birthday, tell him I sent you. So I still can't believe Veda's almost over. Day 26. That's crazy. A video every single day. I hope you guys have liked everything so far. We've tried to do a little of everything for you guys this month. And don't forget about the giveaway. Get your entries in because that giveaway ends this Sunday at noon. So yeah. Today we are going to be doing things you may not know about me. So some of these things you may already know if you and I were super close in high school or if we are super close now. But let's get right into it and cue the intro.
See your shadows in the trees, holding on, memories never change.
So, number one, I am the youngest of 5. I bet you didn't know I had 4 older brothers and sisters. Yeah, there are 5 of us. There's my oldest sister Sabrina, then my older sister Chrissy, then my oldest brother Ryan, and then my older brother Derek, and then me. So yeah, I absolutely hate seafood. Like, it's not even dislike, I hate it. I used to eat fish all the time because my dad and brother fish constantly and they would cook it up for dinner. And then, I don't know, a few years ago, everything about it, the smell, the taste, everything just grosses me out. I can't do it. It's just, if people are eating sushi, like people are like, oh, let's order sushi. I'm like that's disgusting. Number 3, I procrastinate all the time. As much as I possibly can, I will. I always get done what needs to be done, generally, I think. But yes, I will procrastinate as much as possible. Number 4, I am very OCD with things that I can see. Meaning, you walk into my home and it's clean and it's very tidy and organized. You open like our bathroom cupboards, or we have cupboards here under our bookshelf, and that's a different story. It doesn't bother me because, well, it does bother me. When I open it up and I see it, it's like, oh my god, but it's such a mess that the thought of doing anything about it is like exhausting. So because once they are closed, I can't see it and nobody else can see it, it's not like a huge, oh my god, I need to do this right now kind of thing. Number 5, I prefer the rain over the sun. I love when it's gloomy and chilly and rainy and stormy. Don't get me wrong, like I like those nice summer days too, but I don't know, I just feel alive on the days when it's just overcast and rainy, and that's probably so weird to some of you guys, but that's just what I prefer. Number 6, I am mildly addicted to energy drinks, as some of you may already know, and most recently, Tim Hortons iced coffee made with milk. It's like so delicious. So number 7 is a big one for me, and it is that I firmly believe that you are only given what you can handle. And I know there's people out there who, like, they're going through really rough times and they look at someone else and they say, like, why me? Like, why not you? Why do you have it so easy? And I know it may be hard to think this way in that moment, but you have to remember you are only given what you can handle. And if that person per se had to go through what you're going through, they may just completely fall apart and not be able to pull themselves back together again. Whereas you can do it. That's why you're going through this rough patch, because you can push through and you can find the brighter side in a messy situation. So you just need to remember that one. Number 8, I do not like change whatsoever unless I am the one who wants to make the changes. Like if Dan came to me tomorrow and said, we can't afford our house, we need to sell it, we need to find somewhere else to live, someplace smaller, more manageable, I would like completely have a mental breakdown. Unless it was me who said, hey, you know what, I'm over this house, let's sell it, let's find something different. So yeah. Number 9, I could live the rest of my life in either PJs or workout clothes. And no, I don't work out, but just lounge clothes in general are just so comfy, and I love when something isn't skin tight and glued to you. So yeah, PJs for life. Number 10, If I do my hair, generally I straighten my hair, but if I have my hair all straight and I have my makeup completely done, if I don't have my winged eyeliner done, I feel 100% naked. And that's probably so weird to some of you guys, but I'm just so used to doing it and I love how it looks that when I'm not wearing it, I just don't feel complete. I don't feel like myself. Number 11. When I was younger, I loved dinosaurs. I don't know what it was about them. I loved reading about them. I loved watching like the Jurassic movies, but I actually wanted to be an archaeologist because of that. And it wasn't until like I read more about archaeology and all that, and I learned that generally you're working in like desert, rocky conditions, and it's not, I'm all about like atmosphere and that kind of thing. And when you see any like depictions of dinosaurs and stuff like that, movies, anything like that, they're surrounded by like green grass and tall green trees and like, I don't know, it just, that's what kind of drew me in, just that atmosphere. And then you learn like, oh, archaeology, they're literally digging in sand and rock in the middle of nowhere. And I was like, that might be slightly depressing. Number 12, I have never been outside of Ontario. I have been as far as Ottawa for a Hilary Duff concert. It was epic, but that's as far as I've been. Number 13, I have a huge problem with textures of food. So for example, I love pineapple. Love, love, love the taste of pineapple. But if you put actual pineapple pieces in front of me and say, eat these, I can't do it. Just the minute my tongue hits them and the texture, like I could puke. It, to me, it's just gross. Also, like I love real strawberries if I'm eating like strawberries with Greek yogurt or strawberries with sugar, but to get me to eat strawberry ice cream or anything like that, I can't do it. So number 14, I have a love-hate relationship with yogurt, and that probably sounds so ridiculous to some people, but what I mean by that is yogurt's just one of those foods where some days I'm like, yes, yogurt, like that's bomb. Put some chocolate chips and some strawberries in there, and then like literally the next day I'll see the yogurt in the fridge and I'm just like, ew. Like that just reminds me of like baby puke or something. I don't know. I think again it's a texture thing because I eat yogurt really weird. You know how some people put like ice cream on their spoon? Like they'll have a heaping spoonful of ice cream and they'll put it in their mouth and they'll like pull it through their lips so they're not taking the whole mouthful of ice cream. I do that with yogurt because taking a huge mouthful of yogurt just like makes me shiver. I don't know. It's so weird, but yeah. 15. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I started playing piano in grade 8, I believe, grade 7 or 8. And I played up until I went into grade 10. I was really good for starting so late. I loved it, but I was taking a lot of academic courses at that time and I was working and I don't know, I didn't practice as much as I should have and it just wasn't like one of my top priorities at that point. So I quit playing piano. I kick myself for it now because like I could be really, really, really good right now if I stuck with it. I could teach Maya how to play and it's just one of those things I'll probably always regret doing, but that's life, right? Number 16. So in high school, I had this friend and she always made fun of my nose. I have a big nose apparently, and she would say things like, oh, can you smell me now? No, little bitch. But yeah, I was always really self-conscious of it, and I mean I still am to a degree, but thank God Dan absolutely loves my nose and he tells me that almost on a daily basis, and I really do want a nose job, but he told me like, no, if you ever have a nose job, I will seriously divorce you. It's one of those things that he just absolutely loves about me, and I'll never understand it because for so long it's been something I've hated about myself. But yeah, which leads me to number 17. I want a boob job. I don't care what anybody says. If I could ever afford it one day, and I mean it makes sense, like there's not all this other stuff going on and I have like my money that is just sitting there, I will get a boob job because I don't know, I just want one. I just have for a lot of years now, and especially after having kids, nothing's the same, and it's not even for anybody else. It's just a confidence thing for me. So yeah. Number 18, I miss a lot of people who are no longer in my life. Family, friends, just a lot of people I used to be really close to and love that I just don't see anymore, I can't talk to anymore. And I mean, sometimes you'll stop and you'll think about them and it's like, wow, like it's crazy how much life changes and how people go in different directions and all that kind of thing. Which leads me into number 19, that music is, it's like another form of therapy for me. I love just listening to the words of music and the rhythm of the song, and lately I'm really paying attention to detail a lot, which is really weird. Just in everything. Like, people will be walking by my car with their groceries and I'll be like examining what's in their grocery bag, and I'll be like watching families and how they interact with each other. I can't really explain it, but music just speaks to me lately, and I'll hear a song and it brings back so many memories. And I mean, sometimes they're really sad, but sometimes they're really happy. So, and last but not least, number 20, which a lot of people may actually know, but people on YouTube who follow us probably don't know. I had an accident when I was younger. I was playing with a little girl and she pushed me and I grabbed onto this metal railing and I flipped over it and I smashed my teeth on the railing, and my two front teeth, my baby teeth, were black for a lot of years because they were basically dead. And basically that accident shifted the teeth in my mouth, so when my big teeth came in, I think it was this front tooth was actually pushed like out. You could obviously notice it. I didn't smile with like showing my teeth for a lot of years, and then in grade 11, I believe it was, I finally got braces. I had them on for a year and a half, and now I have relatively straight teeth. And what I mean by relatively is I don't always wear my retainer, so they do shift. You're supposed to actually, my orthodontist told me, you're supposed to wear your retainer for 10 years after your braces come off. And like, I'll go a couple days without wearing my retainer and then I'll put it in one night and I can feel the difference. So relatively straight. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned something new, some interesting things about me. Again, don't forget about the giveaway. Get your entries in. Honestly, the odds are so in your favor. We don't have a huge amount of entries for our first giveaway, which is actually kind of nice because the people who have entered, it gives them obviously a better chance. And we will see you tomorrow for Veda Day 27. Bye, guys.